Okay, so food in China. Don't worry about it, guys. You will eat well in China. You have actually so many options around here around the campus. You have, for instance, all the food court that are like kind of 5 minutes away from the residence, and from Schema. Sorry. And then, if you want to go a bit further, you have Oscar waiting for you, that can speak French and that can make you awesome noodles for around 1-2 euros maximum. You also have the teppanyaki and the Korean barbecue. I really recommend to you. It's one of the best Chinese cuisine you can have here on the campus.
And there is also a restaurant, Dan Schema, but it's a little more expensive, but it's very good if you want to go sometimes there. If you want to buy food, we can go to Aochan or Carrefour. The prices are more or less the same than in France, so it's not cheaper because it could be imported or not. It depends. But you can eat like more or less whatever you want. And then if you want to really eat the Chinese food, it could be spicy, so just don't forget to say puyaola, which is not spicy. And if you like it, you will love Chinese food.
We usually go to the nearby supermarkets to buy our food. You have the vegetable market as well. And we really like to organize dinners in the residence with Chinese and French people. And we can share our love for food during these events.
You can take the bus or ride the bicycle to campus. And if you want to go to the city center, you also can take bus or take taxi or take metro. It's very cheap. Last year, some French students bought a bicycle, only cost 300 yuan, and for the scooter, it's around 2,000 yuan. When you leave, you can sell it at a very good price.
For a few weeks now, there is the OFO. It's a yellow bike. You just need a Chinese account. Then you scan it with a QR code. It's for free. You just have to give a deposit, and you can travel around Suzhou very easily. And then to go to the downtown, to go to the center, usually you should or take the bus during the day or the scooter if you have it, or you can also take the taxi or Didi. At night, usually we take a Didi, which is the Uber in China. It's usually between 30 or 60 kuai, which is around 5 euros. So it's pretty cheap, and you can travel in Suzhou for very cheap transportation costs.
The students really like to take the taxi to go in town. It's really funny because it is easily talk with the drivers. They are very, very friendly, and you can improve a lot your Chinese through this transportation.
WeChat is a Chinese application on which one you can do mostly everything. You can chat to your friends. You can also chat to the staff of Schema. You can be aware of the events, of conferences. You can create teamworks, which is very useful in Schema. For example, last week, thanks to WeChat, I attended a boat event. So I went on Gigi Lake, and we went on a boat to discover the lake. So that was very nice, and we were aware about this event thanks to the application.
So the regulations in China are more restricted, of course. In the residence, you don't have the right to make noise after 10 p.m. But of course, if you want to enjoy your nightlife and you don't have class the day before, you can still go outside to go to different bars, restaurants, or the popular karaoke's in China.
Some great groups to join at the beginning to know what's happening outside of Schema are Internations and Urban Village. And a great official account to subscribe to actually is called What's On in Suzhou. This will help you as well to have more networking opportunities outside of Schema. My third tip would be to use Ctrip. Yes, it's in English. Yes, you can use your international credit card. You can use it to book your plane, train, and hotels. And fourthly, last but not least, Suzhou is a very large city with over 2,000 years of history. So most of you, when you come here, actually, want to go to Shanghai automatically. But my suggestion would be try and take a few days off to explore Suzhou.